So all these EVs, they get about 250 miles at highway speeds. What happens if we go half that speed? I'm here at the Electrify America station in Columbus, Ohio, getting charged up to 100% and going to try to drive at 35 miles an hour instead of 70 and see how far the car goes in that circumstance. Simulating a suburban or urban environment where you're maybe doing ride share all day and your average speed is 35 miles an hour. How far do you go in that circumstance? Okay, we're charged to 100%. Let's go. So, like real city and suburban driving, we'll be doing stop and go traffic. This won't be like a continuous 35 miles an hour, which wouldn't be a real world test anyway. I mean, you can get on some kind of closed circuit and just drive at 35 miles an hour till the battery dies. You're going to get a bigger number, I think, than what we're going to get today, but a less realistic one. So we're aiming for a bit of realism. Even so, my trick today will be to stay around 35 miles an hour because a lot of these roads, people want to go 55 even if the speed limit is 35. And it's about 55 degrees outside right now. Cabin temperatures in the low 70s, feels fine. Don't have the seat heater or the steering wheel heater on. And through the day it's supposed to get warmer. So they shouldn't need any climate control really in the car. Oh, it's weird driving this slow. Even on this road right here where the speed limit is 35, I'm driving 35 and it feels like I'm crawling. And yeah, people are backing up behind me occasionally. People are going by me. 35 is not a typical speed people actually go. Okay, we're entering Hilliard, the land of roundabouts. It's like this is an extreme roundabout practice course. Well, if you have to drive slow, this is probably one of the more pleasant roads to drive slow on. This Muirfield area, full of the well-to-do. And of course, more roundabout practice. Jaguar. It really is kind of crazy and park-like down through here. It doesn't feel real. It's like, what if Disney made a suburb? Ah, now it's 55. I'm going 35 into 55, guys. That's not going to last. I'm going to have to find some other route. Yeah, let me bail and go down this road. It connects up with another road that goes north. Even this road is 45, but there shouldn't be anybody on it but me little old me. We're only 16 miles in. How am I going to do this, and how long is it going to take? 2 days? Some people got some really nice pole barns out here. I'm so jealous. Really nice modern houses with big giant pole barns. It's the style of the day. Like, look at this modern house. There's a couple of them here. Really ultra modern in a rural setting. It's fascinating. Now, in situations like this, it's no trouble going under 35. In fact, it's difficult to go over 15. They've been working on redoing this underpass for about a year. They've got the new train overpass built. The train's using it right now. They're in the process of demolishing the old one, which had very thick foundations, narrowed down to only 2 lanes. When they're all said and done here, it looks like we'll have 4 lanes going underneath the trestle instead of just the 2. Well, it's been several hours of driving. It's actually almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. When did we start? About 10:30? I took a 45-minute break for lunch. I'm continuing to find it difficult to find roads to drive on at 35 miles an hour. I should have stayed more towards the central Ohio city center, but I found myself out in the boonies again and finding roads to stay on. Right now I'm on Chapman Road. It's parallel to 315 up near Delaware. And what I'm thinking is when I get to 75% state of charge, maybe I need to call this a trip, because that'll probably still be another hour at this rate. And we can take that number and just multiply it by 4 and call that the projected range. And it's going to be pretty high. All right, there's our total at 75% state of charge, 90 miles. And you can see it's nice and warm out, warmed up to almost 70 degrees during the trip, from 47 to 67. So that's 90 times 4, 360. Yeah, that's right, 360. That's the range at around 35 miles an hour, actually plus a little more. So, what do we think of that? I don't know exactly what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting maybe close to 400, but this is close enough. And I'll bet it would have been if I had been able to stay more on actual 35 mile an hour roads. So that's an interesting data point. I think it was worth doing just to find out, but now I know why you don't see a lot of 35 mile per hour range tests on EVs. It's really hard to do in a typical area. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.